When you're going for a virtual assistant for any task these days, you're not stripped by choices. You actually get overflown with the candidates from traditional outsourcing hubs like India or the Philippines. But unfortunately, over our 3 years in the recruitment business, we have heard so much frustrated feedback from the business owners who invested in the cheap remote workers from these countries that there still remains a giant and fair dilemma of whether you should stick to American employees or risk and bet on the virtual assistants from India and the Philippines. But what if I told you that as a business owner, you can do better and that there is one particular sourcing country that has the best of both worlds and is an untapped gold mine at your very fingertips? I'm sure that you don't want to waste your precious time vetting through hundreds of low-quality candidates and that you definitely don't want to end up hiring a virtual assistant that is unreliable and incompetent. So listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you in this video is going to change your hiring game. I'm going to navigate you through the geography of virtual assistant hiring and give you pros and cons to each of these outsourcing hubs. Today, the culture of remote and asynchronous work is quickly becoming the new norm. Not only because the world is getting more global and intertwined, but because businesses are now forced to find innovative ways if they want to continue competing in this borderless economy. The outsourcing trend started with major companies and tech giants around the world locating their remote teams in Asian countries. Cookie-cutter destination countries for outsourcing, India and the Philippines, have skyrocketed in popularity due to their English proficiency and the tremendous opportunity for payroll savings. But for anyone who's dealt with the headaches, such as uncomfortable 12 to 24-hour delays to hear back and get things done, staff being unavailable due to a power cut or natural disaster, or the cultural gap that is standing in the way of communicating effectively and getting your remote workers engaged in your business, then you should already know that hiring virtual team members from these countries is far from a perfect solution. All of the time spent chasing down employees' whereabouts, clarifying misunderstanding, correcting errors, and dealing with the fallout of miscommunication can quickly negate all cost savings. In many cases for India and the Philippines, this overabundance of cheap opportunity has led to a complacent workforce who only keeps one eye on the needs of your business and who are constantly distracted by the possibility of yet another business dropping them a line and inquiring about their services. Furthermore, these are cultures where speaking English is merely a byproduct of their environment and not an intentional, conscious decision made by someone who is hungry to provide more value to the world around them. Now let's switch to a head-to-head comparison between different recruitment regions in order to really show you what we mean. For instance, India. Pros are that it has a large pool of candidates to select from, a rapidly developing economy, and a respectable English proficiency. On the other hand, the cons are the notorious lack of loyalty to their employer and a potential for significant cultural incompatibility in a Western work environment. While on paper it seems like India ticks many of the boxes, it's becoming increasingly evident that its days of glory are long gone. Employees are notorious from drifting from a short-term gig to a short-term gig, increasing your turnover rate and forcing you to spend as much time filling vacancies as delegating the tasks that you need to outsource to begin with. Now let's look at the Philippines. The pros here are the potential value for money, payroll savings, and English proficiency, and a rapidly increasing cultural overlap with the West, while the cons are terrible infrastructure leading to lengthy gaps in communication, constant power outages, natural disasters, etc., and inconsistent levels of work ethic and English proficiency. It is safe to say that the Philippines is the hiring destination where your mileage may vary. Is it possible to find a diamond in the rough? Possibly. But how many other business owners are also on the hunt for the elusive all-around talent for their business from the same place? Now let's say that you're a business owner in the United States and you wish to hire someone locally who would help take some workload off your plate. For the American virtual assistants, the pros are definitely the language, the time, and the cultural overlap, and also an ability to meet the virtual assistant in person. The obvious cons here are the payroll and additional expenses, taxes, 401k contributions, etc., and an increasingly complacent and resentful attitude towards the 9-to-5 life cycle. Is being able to articulate your ideas slightly better really worth the headache and 80% increase in the payroll costs? Not to mention the endless red tape present in virtually every Western country. It's no secret why more and more business owners are hiring from abroad. But what if I told you that there is a perfect alternative on the world's map that will allow you to get an affordable virtual assistant in an overlapping time zone that is also highly educated, competent, and proactive team player, capable of taking your business to the next level? This is all about Ukrainian assistants. What puts Ukraine head and shoulder above the rest? First is work ethic. Ukrainian people are known for their dedication to deliver high-quality work and often going above and beyond to meet deadlines. Ukrainians are also known for their problem-solving skills and creativity. They are able to think outside of the box and come up with innovative solutions. 2. Loyalty and reliability. Ukrainian employees prefer to stay with their employer for a long time, reducing turnover rates and increasing synergy with their employer. They are incredibly reliable and can be trusted to complete tasks on time and to a very high standard, which personally brings them a sense of satisfaction and pride. 3. Education and English proficiency. Ukraine has a high literacy rate and a strong education system, particularly in such fields as IT, engineering, and science. They embrace technology and are always looking for new ways to optimize their workflow. Many young Ukrainians are multilingual with a high level of English. Ukrainians learn English intentionally because they want the opportunities and the career development which comes with it. 4. Cultural and time zone overlap. Ukraine is located in a time zone which overlaps with many Western countries, making real-time communication seamless. Ukrainian people will be upfront and direct if they don't understand something. Unlike many cultures, where people will just smile and nod, even if they do not understand the instructions. 5. Payroll savings. Hiring from Ukraine can result in significant payroll savings, oftentimes in the range of 80% compared to hiring in the business owner's home country in the West. Despite the slower cost, the quality of work is never compromised, providing excellent value for money. So if you're seeking a total package VA and wish to spend more time growing alongside one VA instead of dealing with a headache of a constant employee turnover, then Ukraine should definitely be your next hiring destination for a virtual assistant. At Hire UA, we specialize in providing the highest quality Ukrainian talent on the market into businesses like yours. We've already done it for more than 200 businesses and brought them the highest payroll savings imaginable. We streamlined the entire process for you, from the initial screening to background checks, ensuring you are receiving the best individuals for your needs in a smooth, seamless experience. You will be presented with 2-3 quality candidates for you to interview and integrate into your business within 1 week. Go to hire-ua.com and book a call with our team today and take back control of your time with an elite virtual assistant. And if you're curious about how we work and how we've put the recruitment down to a science, watch this video right here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.